Hey guys, Joshua Damu here, and today I am showing off my Leo artillery unit. So, this is a custom-made figure, and I've got several of these Leo custom figures, and they're made out of tall geese scraps. So kind of my idea is that just before the Taurus mobile dolls were put into full production and Romefeller took over, Oz was trying to update their Leos given, how badly they did against Gundams, leading to the Leo Kai, which is a little bit taller, to be more in tow with the Gundams, and has a little bit more armor. So, what we have here is a dyed tall geese figure with some simple mods and some major mods. So, the paint on the torso and on the feet has been removed with acetone. That's imperfect on some of those little corners, so you can see a little white still in there. Just really hard to get off. And the shoulders, this is the inside of the tall geese shoulder. And then everything else you see is pretty much unmodified, except the hole's been drilled for this Leo head. And usually I cut a spot for the snout, but this particular resin cast head from my friend Josh Cerna came without a snout, so I just drilled the hole. And it's glued in there. And this was a resin cast Zaku 2 cannon backpack, but Cerna had modded it to be a Gatling gun like my Zaku 2 half cannon. I don't know if he got it from me, the inspiration, or just from the pictures, so, But I had built something like that, and he went and made that. Now, where the resin was cut, it just doesn't take the dye right. But I do not really enjoy the process of painting. Some people find painting very relaxing. I don't. I find it frustrating and unpleasant. So I like to dye things. That way, it's ready for play or display. So you can take your thumbnail to it and scratch at it, and it's fine. So, yeah, I didn't have any more Leo or tall geese hands. So these are Rose Gundam hands. He's got two closed fists, one gun hand, and one pointing hand, which is just kind of fun given the artillery unit idea. These are the covers from the heavy arms, dyed a tan color. You wouldn't believe this, but the color that I dyed him is blue. Yes, your eyes did not deceive you. I dyed him evening blue. I'm not kidding you. Evening blue apparently comes out tan. There's a small risk that some red had tainted my dye just slightly and it came out more tan like this because later it was coming out a lighter tan. I'd go to great lengths to not have my dye contaminated, but I'm not kidding. It's evening blue. So yeah, I do dye recolors for people, and I've been doing this for like 6 years or more. And the upside with me is I learned things through doing so many of these dye projects, that I know what colors will turn what on what colors of plastic. This was a Tall Geese 2, by the way. So the chest used to be blue, and now it's this interesting tan. It's pretty cool. Head doesn't turn because it's glued in. Backpack could be taken off, but it's glued on. This moves. And, he's got all your standard Leo articulation. The only tough thing about converting these guys is I don't have any butt boosters for them as Leos. So they just have to go without. The idea is this one's just a ground unit and doesn't need it very much. This cannon doesn't work as well as the authentic, being that it's resin cast. This is a flexible resin right there, which is pretty cool. But, I like to build stuff. That's the end game of it. I mean, I'm building stuff that matters for my stop motion animations, like this Desert Zaku and this Gundam to GM conversion figure right here. But I also just build stuff because it's fun. I have no reason to keep this guy in my collection, albeit I like him. My collection is focused on the UC. With all the other customs I'm building, I really don't have room to keep him. So he's up for sale or trade if anybody is interested. Make sure to check out my eBay store link down below in the more info area and the Gundam MSAA Facebook group. There's a link for that down below as well. Thanks for watching my review, and watch out for Evening Blue. It's a tricker. See you guys later.